We could do that.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Inside the Big Dynasty League. We're looking up at, what is this, week 6? Week 6? Episode 7.
We're recapping week 6.
6, going into week 7, episode 7 of Inside the Big Dynasty League season 3. With me, as always, the commish, Clyde Randall Waters. And with me this week, and hopefully in the weeks to come, the stat man, Petey Cunningham. We were without him last week, and I must say, we struggled. I'm not going to lie to you. We struggled. We did, however, if you want to look at the background real quick, put up a little memory to you.
I was honored.
If the producer can put it on the screen.
I was honored.
I don't know if the producer can. This might be, I might be lying to you.
It's gone. Give me a second.
No, that's fine. Let's move on.
I was here in spirit. It's all that matters. Thank
Correct.
you for commemorating me with a picture of me in the background.
Yes.
It was truly an honor.
I thought so.
Here, I got it.
Oh,
there it is.
there he is.
There it is.
Yeah.
Let's get out of my own way.
I like the picture though. Like, look at the thought in this, the deep thoughts.
Yeah, there.
Oh yeah, everyone.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right. Anyway, let's start this week off right by looking at last week's matchup of the week.
Matchup of the week.
Last week's matchup of the week was between your very own Mike and the commish, Clyde Randall Waters. Statman, break down this unfortunate result of a game.
Was so excited for this matchup. Really wish I could have been here last week to discuss this. Wasn't much of a game, though. Los Panos Desnudos behind Ryan Tannehill with 18.84 points. He wasn't completely worthless last week. Jeremy Hill had a touchdown. Really didn't do much other than that. Keenan Allen, though. Monster first half. I think Keenan Allen had like 12 catches and 100 yards at halftime.
Yep.
It was just insane.
And then he got hurt.
But he did his job. Jimmy Graham doing Jimmy Graham things finally there in Seattle. Really been a struggle. So, Los Panos Desnudos, their players came to play. Cincinnati Bourbon Barons can't really say the same. Phillip Rivers, throwing new, the aforementioned Keenan Allen, had a big day, 30 points. Torrey Smith actually had a long touchdown catch for the 49ers there.
Yeah.
Not the 69ers, the 49ers, the real team. And Gronkowski, 14 points, which was kind of a pedestrian day for Gronkowski. It's probably
a little low.
Season low, but other than that, oof.
My big mistake this week is somehow I did not start Chris Ivory.
How's that
I'm
possible?
I'm not going to blame anyone but myself. I'm not going to blame the machines or anything. I thought I changed my lineup. Clearly, I did not. I'm not going to blame an app.
Got to hit the
or the
submit
website
lineup button.
Like some chumps have done in the past.
Yeah.
I'm going to blame myself. But that was definitely a mistake. I will admit I'm a little concerned that I had 4 0 players on my bench. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players that I started under 7 points. That's not a formula for a winning team.
I don't think that helps you win games in the Big Dynasty League.
Yeah, that's tough.
It's a bad week. It could have your week could have been worse though.
It could have.
It could have been worse.
Could have been like yours, but we'll get to that in a little bit.
We'll get there. Mish, thoughts on your big win here?
I was worried going into this game. It's always a tough matchup. And until late Sunday, I thought it was going to be close, but my team pulled ahead. Solid performance. I'm a little worried about Keenan Allen with that injury. Excited to see Ryan Tannehill filled in just as well as every quarterback I've had so far has done for me. So,
All right.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. All right, moving on. Our next matchup we're going to take a look at here is Hernandez Pistol Offense versus Calvin. Who? All right, Statman, break this one down. Was this an exciting matchup or just a standard whatever?
This was just kind of a standard matchup. Not a very high-scoring week in the Big Dynasty League or any fantasy leagues, unless you've got Devontae Freeman and your team is just insane. But Hernandez Pistol Offense with a solid win here. The 1-0 player beats the team with 2-0 players. You never want to go 2-0 players. Just one is enough. One will get you a win, two get you a loss. We see it yet again. Hernandez Pistol Offense, carried, by the way, by the Broncos defense.
Yes.
25 points. That defense has come to play this year.
Now, Kamish, how many spots do we have on our team, starters and bench players?
Total?
Yes.
Including IR or not including IR?
Not including IR.
19.
Okay. So almost half of Calvin Hughes' players, 9 of them, scored 0 points this week.
Wow.
What was his efficiency rating?
A 97% efficiency.
So he pretty much
Can't ask
started
for
what
much
he
better.
had. So there you go.
Good management by Calvin Hu. Just buys must have just bit him in the...
Yeah.
But...
It's like managing a gold star. I mean, you can do as good as management as you want. It's still shitty chili.
Yeah. You can't make chicken salad out of chicken... Poop. Yeah.
Go poop.
It's like the saying goes.
That's a common saying. Known to all. You
Is
can't
chicken
make...
salad a big thing these days?
I've never even had chicken salad.
People at work been eating chicken salad nonstop for the last few weeks. They go down to this meat deli place and they get a big tub of chicken salad when they come back and eat on crackers for lunch.
Interesting. Doesn't it smell?
No.
But when you just eat... I feel like I would just want to eat chicken, not with a bunch of stuff.
They lose me. See, they have me at chicken. I'm like, ooh, I love chicken. One of my favorite of the dead animals that we eat. Then they went to salad and they lost me.
And I'm not talking like a salad with chicken on it.
I understand.
I'm talking like
salad.
tuna salad, but chicken.
I understand.
See, I like tuna salad.
It's the same thing.
And I like egg salad.
It's the same thing.
I don't like the salad.
This is weird. It's just weird to me.
It is different.
All right. Moving on, we got the San Francisco 69ers, and yes, ladies and gentlemen, as always, that is a sex joke, versus the FC Acid Kickers. Statman, what do you got?
So apparently, 1-0 players beats 2-0 players, but 2-0 players beats no 0 players.
What?
I mean, this is just... That was a little much right there. FC Acid Kickers gets a 0 from TJ Yeldon, 0 from their kicker. Yet it was enough to get the win over the 69ers. 69ers are defending champ. So off to a really good start this year. Not this week, though. Very rough week. Carson Palmer did his thing. Arian Foster did his thing. Really seeing the problem with no Ben Roethlisberger in Pittsburgh as Antonio Brown only gets 5.4 points. And Jamal Charles, season-ending ACL injury, really hampering the 69ers here. I think they're going to be okay this year. But it's just something to be maybe a little worried about. I mean, they might need to, maybe do a trade to increase their team.
Is that a breaking story?
Is that a breaking story?
Breaking news from ESPN, our sister network. The Mets website prematurely touts team as National League champs. Team spokesman called the display a glitch.
Wow.
And now they'll probably lose.
Cubbies, it's 2015, just like Back to the Future. And by the way...
Don't do it. Just don't do it.
Okay.
By the way, we're filming on Back to the Future Day.
We are.
Which means that the Cubs are going to win the World Series this year.
Back to the Future is now... The future of Back to the Future is now the past.
Is now the past. Well, actually, technically, it's the present.
Well, they went back at 4:30 a.m. So we are now...
But they went back at 4:30 a.m. on the 22nd.
On today.
Because they were there. No, they came into the future.
4:30 a.m. today.
No, they came into the future at 7:30 a.m. on the 21st. They went back at 4:30 a.m. on the 22nd, correct? Because they were there. It was dark. It wasn't 4:30 p.m.
I think it was in the a.m. It was dark.
Look,
it's dark at 4:30 a.m.
Did you know that my dog is named Marty McFly?
I did. Moving on.
I did not know that.
We already talked about that one. Ricky Bobby versus the Scarlet Pearls. Stabman, talk about your sister.
I Came in Like a Dairy Car is just on a freaking mission this year. Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Freeman, DeMarco Murray puts up 20, DeAndre Hopkins, Julio Jones, Travis Kelce, Griggles, and this team will not be stopped. I'm pretty sure they're going to run the table, win the championship this year. I'm pretty sure. It's a lock. Ricky Bobby team. Kudos to the Ricky Bobby team. They tore it up this week.
We can't open the door. We're recording a TV show and there's lights there. What's up?
Crap.
Who's that?
Daddy.
Hold on.
Hold on. Is this for real?
So we have...
What is she doing? Picking up a book?
Yes.
Alright.
Slowly open the door.
Crack it just a nut hair.
Time out in the show.
This
We'll
is
be back.
so unprofessional.
We'll be
Abby?
back.
Yeah.
Slowly open the door.
Do it?
Slowly. Easy trigger. No, I'm just joking.
Slowly.
Alright, that's good.
What's happening? Oh.
We're filming a TV show.
Oh, gotcha. See you guys.
All right, we'll see you.
What was it? Okay. Anyway, so your sister, you think
What is going on
She's gonna
today?
win.
You think the Derek Carr team has
The
it?
Dairy Car team is probably gonna win everything. They just put up the second. They've now got the number 1 and I believe the number 2 highest scores in Big Dynasty League history this year. This team cannot be stopped.
Ricky Bobby finally puts up good numbers.
Ricky
only
Bobby team,
to get defeated,
Would have beat anybody else in the league.
except for one other team.
Yeah.
and he played that team.
But he had to play. I'm just hoping that he just scored all of his points this week and doesn't score any next week. I'm crossing my fingers. I'm hoping.
Anyways.
Moving on.
All right, we got a couple Huff weeks
Well, this game was crazy.
and Victoria's Secret. Statman and Kamish speak about the game and do things.
Well, I thought Victoria's Secret had this game in the bag, but
In
I
the
was
bag.
wrong. Even though I picked Hoff as an upset in this matchup.
Good job picking the upset.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good job.
I gotta say, I think Eli Manning having a Eli Manning moment caused
we
her
talked about that last week.
the victory.
It was probably our problem, our fault. We jinxed Eli Manning. Last week we talked about how Eli Manning was not the old Eli Manning, and it's been steadily increasing in points.
He's
all
been doing
season
real
long.
well.
Woo! And had the
Man.
worst game of the season.
Just terrible. 4.46. Literally, the rest of the Victoria's Secret team was in double digits. She only had 2 players to go and needed 9 points for the win.
That should be easy. But
With
no.
a quarterback playing, but, I mean, it was
A
Eli
quarterback
Manning.
and a running back, and you can't get 9 points. Gosh.
In a
Not when
PPR
they
league.
play for the New York Giants, I'll tell you that.
Wow.
All right,
Bad week.
next up, we got a bit of another upset on our hands.
Moving
Wolfgang
on
United
to the awards.
versus Wayne Enterprises.
Moving on to the
Wayne
awards.
Enterprises, run by our own Statman Petey Cunningham, who's recently been distracted by certain things.
I don't know what you're talking
Kamish,
about.
what do you think about this game? And then Statman, I'd like to hear your reactions as well.
I got 2 things. We're going to make this quick and we're going to move on to the awards. 2 things. 1, you lost to a team that had a quarterback that scored negative points. 2, only 2 of your players put up double-digit points.
And one of them was a kicker.
Yes.
One of them was a
None
kicker.
of your other starters could get past 9 points.
I don't know what is going on at Wayne Enterprises. We got to shake things up.
I think Batman's distracted.
Came into this year.
Catwoman comes strolling along.
You were too excited about going to see T Swift, right?
I was very excited about seeing T Swift.
Oh, that T Swift!
I'm a little jealous. I'm not gonna lie.
I'd like to see T Swift.
It was a good time at the T Swift. I almost wore my shirt for the show tonight. I almost wore it. Should have, but
you gotta shake it off, man. Shake it off.
Shake it off.
The haters are gonna hate.
That's right.
Let's move on.
Yes. Let's move on to our awards. And the first award this week, as it is every week, is the Hershey Milk Dud Award.
What?
The Hershey Milk Dud Award.
You got some milk duds in your teeth?
This goes to the player that just gets stuck in your teeth and just puts up a dud of a performance. And that one is going to who this week, Statman?
The quarterback that I played that tried to just give me the win, just like he gave the ball away to the other team Sunday, and I wouldn't take it. Marcus Mariota, 2 interceptions, 2 fumbles lost. One of those interceptions was a pick 6. It's another -4. 37 sack yards lost for a total of -0.94 points. That's hard to do. It's really hard to do.
It's really hard to do.
He pulled it off, though.
Like it's talent to be able to do that.
Yes.
But he's a rookie. It happens
He's
to
a rookie who
rookies.
plays for Tennessee. So.
Yeah. Can't expect much.
All right, moving on. We have the Ram Pickup of the Week. Remember, Ram, built by Ram, sold by Ram. Commish.
Go to your Ram dealership.
I have a Ram. I drive a Ram. His name is Dale.
And your name's Clyde.
Yes.
So it's Clydesdale?
That's right.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Wow.
Who won the award?
Didn't know that.
Anyways, for Ram Pickup of the Week, it goes to the Harvard man himself, Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Beard.
Picked up by the Ricky Bobby team and started and put up 29.22 points.
I guess Ricky Bobby team was just sick of Andrew Luck playing. Or not playing, I should say. Decides to get another quarterback, scores 29 points with them. Very, very good week. Very good pickup.
Very good pickup. I mean, I'm surprised that the Jets are where they are.
What is the Jets' record?
They are 4-2.
4-2 for the New York Football Jets.
Something like that. I know they have a winning record with Ryan
Fitzpatrick, he's a leader. What can you say?
So, do you think Gino has a job when he comes back from this broken jaw?
I do not.
They should just cut him right now. He's terrible anyway.
Yeah.
He can't grow a beard like that.
Nope.
And if you have a beard like that back in your team, why would you get rid of it?
Fear the beard.
Anyways.
Fear the beard.
Next up, we have our Big Mac Whopper Whoopin' of the Week.
Whoa. Big Mac Whopper?
Yeah, it's the Big Mac Whopper.
What?
It's brought to you by both Burger King and McDonald's. They're doing a new joint thing to try to take on Chick-fil-A and Chipotle. Well, they're combining a Big Mac and a Whopper. So it's a standard Big Mac with a double Whopper on top of it. So it's twice the Mac and twice the Whop.
Does it got the secret sauce?
It got both secret sauces.
It's got both secret sauces.
Let me tell you who's got twice the Whop in this league. And that is the Scarlet Pimpernels. Also known as I Came In Like a Derek Carr.
Formerly known as
I Came In Like a Monte Ball. Yes. Sarah's team is tearing it up. We already talked about this, 212.6 points this week. The question is, can she be stopped? Most points in the league, top of the power ranks. Can she be stopped?
Over 200 more points than any other team in the league. Literally, we've had 6 weeks. And she's got 200 more points.
It's a lot of points. I don't know if she can be stopped.
I mean, if you look at it this way, she could win her division. She could win most points scored. And she has a chance of winning the championship. That's almost all of the award money this year. But you know what she's not doing?
She's not doing her fancy pool picks, baby!
We got a shot. We got a shot at something.
Woo!
All right. Next up, we have the Resurrected Team of the Week, brought to you by Lazarus Department Stores. This award goes to the biggest comeback of the week. Commish, who's it going to this week?
It goes to Hernandez Pistol Offense. They lost in week 5. Only put up 97 points. Came back this week with a big win in week 6 with 122 points to stay on top of the Division 1A.
All right. And next up, we got the Poopery Poo-Poo Team of the Week for when you stink and you don't want it to spread. Use Poopery when you drop your loads.
We're going to save some time. It was me.
Yes.
It was me. I was terrible. My team was awful. Kicker was in double digits. Tom Brady in double digits. Everybody else sucked. The offense sucked. The defense sucked. The special team sucked.
Is this show cursed? Like the
I think this
hosts,
is
the
the
three of
last-
us are just rotating that
Yeah.
award
Poopery
around.
Poo-Poo Team of the Week. I think one could argue we talk about fantasy football better than we play fantasy football.
I think you could make a strong case for that.
I think you could also make the case for we do equally bad at both.
I am fantasy football.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And last but not least of the awards is the Surprise Player of the Week, the Breakout Player, brought to you by Proactive. For when you have breakouts, use Proactive. It'll clear it up. Famous people use it. You might as well.
Think T Swift uses it,
T Swift,
or does she not get pimples?
she don't get pimples, man. I
Right.
grew a beard, so I don't have to worry about my face breaking out. You can't see my face.
That's true.
You can feel my face.
So can you feel your face?
I can feel my face tonight.
What about when I'm with you?
I can still feel my face. It's okay. Who's this going to, Kamish?
This goes to James Starks, the backup running back in Green Bay, started by Calvin Who. Had 112 yards, a rushing TD, and a receiving TD, putting up 24.7 points. So the question is James Starks the real deal? Was this a fluke? What's going on with Eddie Lacy? The commish might know. I have commish. That man might know.
Will you enlighten me? Because I have Eddie Lacy, and he is terrible this year.
Oh, so you have Eddie Lacy, and you're the poo-poo team. Oh, okay.
I didn't even
Poopery
play.
Poo-Poo Team of the Week, brought to you by Poopery.
Didn't even play Eddie Lacy this week because I thought he was going to be so bad. I don't even know what he scored.
4 points.
4 points?
Maybe like 4.6.
That's just fine.
And just so you know, their coach came out and said, I'm ready to admit that Eddie Lacy might be a little banged up.
You think? You
And
think?
I'm ready to admit.
I'm ready to admit I might be slightly overweight.
Let's throw up the... what?
Nothing. The division results.
Yes.
A1 sauce division.
We got it up here. Division 8, 1A. Hernandez Pistol Offense. Again, staying on top, 7-1. Followed by none other than Los Pandas Desnudos.
Is that Desunudos?
Desnudos. Yeah. We got to talk to whoever produces this show. Bad. Hold on. Did Hernandez Pistol Offense come in right to this out? Maybe it did. Anyways, 6-2. The Niners 5-3. Acid Kickers 3-5. Calvin Who 3-5. And bringing up the bottom, the Bourbon Barons 2-6.
Yep, just trying to make sure everyone is safe and in front of me in case danger comes.
You are a great leader.
I try to be. Next up, let's take a look at the Andy
The Andy Dufresne division.
What? Yeah. So again, we know how dominating the Scarlet Pimpernels have been. 7-1. Wayne Enterprises holding strong, second place in the division at 4-4. Is this your worst record in this league to date?
I believe, yes, that is correct.
A couple half weeks, flip-flopping 1 week to 1 week, staying in the middle of the pack here at 4-4. Victoria's Secret. One's got to ask, what is going on with this team who used to be league champ?
Used to be league champ. Last year won their division.
Won their division and has fallen back in the pack now, 3-5.
She wants to trade a player. Somebody would be willing to take them.
Yeah, the question is, does she have anybody worth trading?
Who knows?
She does to me, but she doesn't want to trade me, so it's okay.
Oh.
And then you got Ricky Bobby and Wolfgang United fighting it out for the bottom.
Yep. 2-6, both those teams. Oh.
Next up, we're going to take a look at something called the Power Rankings.
The power rankings.
The power rankings.
I don't know how these work.
I've got a prediction on who's first, but well, let's look at them and then discuss.
Well, I don't have a graphic to throw up. I'm just pulling it up.
I know you got to pull this up on your own.
It's a big link on the front page. Power
It
rank.
says power rank. It is number 4 from the left-hand side. Number 1 in the power rank. If there was any doubt, I came in like a Derek Carr. Number 1 in the power rank. The one of the stats that I really enjoy about the power rankings is your all-play record. That is a great indicator of how you really stack up. The all-play record is if you played every single team, every single week, what would your record be? I came in like a Derek Carr would be a staggering 56-10 if they played every team every week. 56-10. That's an 85% winning percentage. That's incredible. That's incredible. That means through 6 weeks she would only lost 10 times. The next best record is Los Panas Desnudos, the commish, at 41-25. Think about that. She is 15 games better than the number 2 team. Domination.
So the power rankings work by doing what now? You play as if you played everybody every week?
That's the all-play record. Power rankings takes into account your efficiency. I don't know what all it takes into account. It's got efficiency. It's got your bench points. It's got your max points for, minimum points for. Could have won, would have lost, your power rank number, and then your all-play record.
So the could have won is a game that I lost that I could have won.
Yes.
And the would have lost are games that I won but I could have lost.
Yep.
Had somebody played a better lineup than or whatever that week.
Yep. Victoria's Secret, 4 could have wons, 0 would have lost. Win Enterprises, 4 could have wons, 1 would have lost. Bad management. Bad management by those teams.
Okay.
What's the alternate power rank?
This is if they get kind of like into goth music and paint their nails, even though
Well,
they're
I'm
men.
just wondering because it's just a number and I don't know where that
Blank all
comes
the
from.
time.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. It's a mystery. Maybe we should make it up. It's
In the alternate universe,
It's your combined rank of everything up to that point in the spreadsheet where you stack up.
okay.
Okay. Next up, let's look at next
The
week's
weighted average.
Mama Matchup of the Week.
Matchup of the week.
This one is a cat fight. We got Victoria's Secret versus the Scarlet Pimpernels.
Also known as I came in like a Derek Carr.
I came like a Derek
Formerly known as I Came In Like a Monte Ball. Statman, break down this epic cat fight. Are we talking like 2 house cats, or are we talking like a lion versus a tiger battle here? What are we looking at?
I'm thinking this is like a lion versus a jaguar, and not like the Jaguar football team, which is terrible, but like an actual jaguar that would whoop your ass in the jungle. Like,
all right.
that kind of jaguar. Victoria's Secret, so we got a defending champ here against the premier dominant team in the league this year. So Victoria's Secret, she's been the number 1 female player in the league, in the Big Dynasty League up till now. So her throne is being challenged. How is she going to answer? Is she going to answer?
Is she the jaguar or the lion?
She's the...
What if she's a puma?
No one's a puma.
She's the lion, because just like the Lion King.
Oh, she's the king.
Yes.
She's the queen king of everything. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So your sister
That's exactly
is
right.
a jaguar.
Is a jaguar.
Lil Pete.
Yes.
Sarah Cummings.
Sarah Cummings.
Not Cunningham.
No. Nope.
She dropped the ham.
Out with the old and with the new.
Anyways,
Who are you taking?
So Victoria's Secret is 2-1 all time
Ooh.
against the Scarlet Pimpernels. Wow. Yeah. Apparently, there's been a lot of trash talking. It's a quote
From a paper or something?
from the paper said by Coach Allison Berry, head of.
Oh, of course
Victoria's
there's been
Secret.
trash talking.
Lots of trash talking.
Oh, snap.
Whoa. Whoa, what an insult. What an insult in this quote by
By Sarah.
Coach Sarah Cummings.
We'll have to find a way to limit what he can do.
Wow.
Whoa!
Wow.
Whoa!
No respect.
Man!
No respect for the opponent.
No
It's going to be a good
respect.
matchup.
All
Gonna
right.
be a good matchup.
Let's go for it here. Who we got? Commish.
I have Scarlet Pimpernel.
Statman.
I came in like a Derek Carr.
I took Victoria's Secret. Let's take a look at our the next matchup here. We got the 69ers, yes, that's a sex joke, versus Los Pandas Desnudo. Statman, who you got?
Going with the 69ers. Take this one down. Had a bad week. Had the Jamal Charles deal. Think they're going to come back strong this week, though.
Commish.
It's not looking good in this preview, but I'm taking myself. Los Panas Desnudos.
I'm taking Los Pandas Desnudos as well. Next, we got the Cincinnati Bourbon Bears versus Hernandez's Pistol Offense. Statman.
Hernandez pistol offense gets it done.
Commish.
Hernandez pistol offense looks awfully powerful this next week.
Against my better judgment, I am taking myself. Next, we got the FC Acid Kickers versus Calvin
Who?
Who? And I went with Calvin Who.
Calvin Who decimated by buys this week between Andy Dalton, AJ Green. I believe there's one or two more. Going with FCS Kickers to get the win.
I perhaps should have done
Already
that myself.
looking at how many zeros that Calvin Who had last week on their bench, and I only think that was because of buys. And the fact they have 3 of their star players, their quarterback, tight end, and somebody else, I think a running back,
Tyler Eifert as well on buy.
on bye this week, I am going with the Acid Kickers.
I might want to change mine. Next up, we got Wolfgang United versus a Hoff something.
Whatever that team name is.
A couple Hoff weeks now, or F Hoff, whatever it is.
They just won. You can't have. That's not a Hoff week. Or maybe that is a Hoff week.
I think the couple Hoff weeks was from the last loss. Anyway, what do you got?
I'm going with the Hoff team.
Commish.
I'm taking Hasselhoff.
Hoff it is. Next up, we got Wayne Enterprises versus the Ricky Bobby team. An epic matchup of proportions that almost warranted a matchup of the week. Could the Statman lose what he thought was an automatic win?
This is the game that Statman's been dreading all season.
Oh,
Yet he picked Ricky Bobby to be in his division because he wanted to play him. And now he's kind of worried
now
about
he's
it.
scared.
See, here's the deal.
He's moistened his pants. I'm telling you right now.
Here's the deal. When Enterprises got caught looking ahead to this matchup last week, that's why the team did terrible. Everybody was looking forward to this week.
I think you got caught looking at something else.
Can neither confirm nor deny that statement. They're ready for this week. When Enterprises is going to get it done. Got confidence in my boys. We're going to come out hard, come out strong, get the win.
All right, Commish.
After that talk and knowing that Ricky Bobby team has some buys on their team this week, I'm going Wayne Enterprises.
I think Ricky Bobby exhausted all the points he has last week. So I'm going Wayne Enterprises as well. And those are our matchups of the week. Ladies and gentlemen, this weekend, this Sunday, is one of our get-together days.
That's right.
I think we're going to try to go to a local sports bar where they'll have multiple TVs for us to watch the games on. The one we're looking at right now is this place called Jack's. It's a locally owned establishment in the Forest Park area, not too far from Clyde Waters' house where we have the draft. So not too far for East Siders, not too far for Indiana. We'll be sending an email out with more information about it. Should be a good time. Get there probably around 12:30, 1 o'clock before the games start, and leave whenever you got to leave, or stop in whenever you can stop in. Anything else? Any other news?
Nope.
All right.
Make fantasy picks.
Put in your pool picks, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone else, have a good night. Goodbye.